Coming up right now, Lotto fever has hit the U.S. with billion-dollar jackpots at stake this year. So what if you won a big sum of money? Would you know what to do? Financial experts weigh in with their do's and don'ts. And also coming up, the secret meaning behind those wonderful plastic pink flamingos, what you need to know if you're headed to an RV park anytime soon. We've got your life and style guide from A to Z starting right now on Life Love Shopping. Welcome to Life Love Shopping, your life and style guide from A to Z. I'm your host, Andrea Jackson. If you live it, love it, or buy it, we talk about it right here on the show. And boy, would your life change if you won the lottery. Let's talk money. Lucky Lotto winners have been counting their millions after hitting billion-dollar jackpots this year. With lottery fever hitting the nation, we've all had those dreams of what if?
So you're telling me there's a chance? Yeah!
We've all felt that way, right? So what if you won the lottery? Expect half of your winnings to go to taxes right off the top. If you find it impossible to say no to friends and family, avoid taking the lump sum. Take those annual payments instead and plan to hire a team of advisors to help you manage all of your millions. And here's more insider advice. We've got a few financial experts weighing in on some of the do's and don'ts for lottery winners. Here we go. Do show up for work the next day. I know you might think this is crazy, but don't make any major life changes for at least 3 months. Do tell your closest loved ones about your win, but don't share your jackpot status on social media. And do take a picture of yourself with the winning ticket, but don't sign the ticket until you meet with advisors so you can protect your identity. Well, a recent New York Post headline grabbed my attention. Hotel makes nearly 30 grand each day from just one cocktail. The cocktail is the Singapore Sling. It's sold at the Raffles Hotel in Singapore. The drink sells for a whopping $30 a glass. Ollie Brandon shared his experience on social media at the Long Bar, where the drink is served along with free peanuts. The peanut shells cover the bar's floor, something they've done since it opened in 1915. According to the hotel, the tradition makes it easier to sweep up the dust and the dirt. The gin-based drink is served in a tall glass with a pineapple garnish. The hotel sells about 1,000 of them a day, which equals about $30,000 in daily drink sales just for their one signature Singapore Sling cocktail. Well, Wind Down Wednesdays could become a Monday through Friday event when you hear this next story. According to new research from the University of Florida, a certain type of red wine can make a person's skin look younger. Researchers found women who drank 2 glasses of non-alcoholic muscadine wine daily had more elasticity and water retention in their skin. This is a first of its kind study using non-alcoholic wine in a random trial focused on skin health. Well, if you are looking for a good reason to buy jewelry this season, we've got one for you, and it's for a very worthy cause. Jewelers for Children is dedicated to helping children in need, and they are back with their annual Jewelers for Children Day, and you can make a difference in the lives of children when shopping at your local participating retailer. Here's more.
Thank you for having me on your show. As the seasons change, so should our jewelry. With fall and the holidays right around the corner, there's no better time to start updating your jewelry wardrobe or get a head start on your gift list. This season's biggest jewelry trends include colored gemstones, a playful yet chic way to elevate your look and your mood. Wearing different metals together is another trend that creates a casual look and a foolproof way to layer necklaces, rings, and bracelets. Earrings are having their moment too. From stylish hoops and classic studs, they transition seamlessly from day to night. These jewelry trends are equally trendy and timeless, so you can get the most out of your jewelry wardrobe. Jewelry is personal, and it can say a lot about a person's style, but it can also have greater meaning and depth than simply an accessory. One of my favorite times of year to shop is on Jewelers for Children Day. This day unites local jewelry retailers from across the country to make a positive impact on the lives of children. Jewelers for Children is a nonprofit organization dedicated to helping children whose lives have been affected by illness, abuse, or neglect, and has donated more than $61 million through its charity partners. Jewelers for Children Day serves as a reminder of the significant role the jewelry industry and you play in supporting these charitable causes. So mark your calendars and come out and shop to help build a brighter future for children. Visit jewelersforchildren.org to learn more and to find a local participating retailer near you.
It's a terrific organization. Well, check this out. Pink plastic lawn flamingos are the latest kitsch-turned-secret code for sexy playtime. Road tripper Nancy Dixon recently revealed the secret meaning behind pink lawn flamingos in a report for RV Travel. She says an RV neighbor told her about the true meaning behind the flamingos. It's code for swingers camp here. Who knew? Earlier this year, the Miami Herald also confirmed that having one in your front lawn could also be a call to all those who are open to swing culture. You can add pineapples and loofahs to the list as a signal that you're into some sexy swapping. I'll let you look that one up. Well, you're driving home and you think, why not treat myself? If this sounds like you are likely part of the treat culture. Inflation and out-of-control prices for everything from gas to groceries has many of us looking for simple pleasures. Maybe it's a latte or a frozen lemonade. Could be a lipstick or a hand cream. You might even consider a cheesy reality show, a little self-indulgence. Experts say treat culture has the same feel-good vibes as retail therapy, but without the giant credit card hangover. The latest Hollywood cosmetic surgery trend is something called buccal fat removal. Surgeons describe it as a permanent contour from the inside of your cheeks where they remove pockets of fat. The goal is to have a sharp, angular look to your face, like some of these celebrities you see here who may or may not have had the procedure. Doctors warn it's not for everyone, as there's always risk involved with any surgery, and it can be a bit pricey with some procedures starting at $4,500. Well, I love finding affordable DIY hacks on social media, and here's one from Jessica Lynn at home. She's got a great idea for making your plants really stand out.
Create these affordable tall planters from these $1.99 trash cans from IKEA. I picked up 4 of the black ones, and all I'm going to do is just flip one of them upside down, and then I'm going to put the other one on top of it. And to hold everything in place, I used some of this 2-part glue that I just got at the home improvement store, and I just placed it onto the bottom of the first planter and added the second planter on top. And then I did drill a hole in the center of each one of them so that way it would have some drainage. You could also add some screws to hold everything together. I love how these turned out. They are really nice tall planters and they were very affordable. I added some ferns to each one of mine and I love how they turned out. Follow me for more affordable DIYs on my YouTube, Jessica Lynn at Home.
Stay with us, more Life Love shopping straight ahead. Welcome back to Life Love Shopping. I'm your host, Andrea Jackson. The Detroit Auto Show is kicking into high gear, and we love our autos. And our auto experts are giving us a sneak peek at the new cars, hoping to find a place in your driveway.
Welcome to the 2023 Detroit Auto Show. You know what, guys? It's great to be back here at the auto show. You know, if you think about auto shows as a whole, they all got shut down during COVID. And to be honest, the Detroit Auto Show was the one that probably struggled the most, but it's great to be here. We're calling this now America's Car Show because the big three have definitely showed up, starting with this one right here. This is the all-new 2024 Ford F-150. It gets an all-new redesign for the new model year. This one happens to be the Tremor package, which means it's all about off-roading. But if you make your way to the rear of this, we all think about the tailgate wars happening in the auto industry. Well, Ford has brought what they believe is a new answer to the tailgate. Check this out. It not only folds down the regular way, but you also have a button here where you can open this up and actually step inside your truck, making it super easy to gain access to your truck bed. Now, speaking of the interior, you're going to get a 12-inch touchscreen display on the inside, and for the first time, they're integrating in their autonomous driving feature called Blue Cruise. Now, this being the Tremor, you're getting this off-road packaging, this styling. This thing is really meant to pound the dirt off-road, not to mention inside your tailgate right here. You got a lot of functionality. Now, GMC launching the all-new Acadia here at the auto show. It actually gets longer by almost 10 inches in length, not to mention it gets a bit wider. What I love the most is a new front end design with this GMC right here. But again, this is a GMC. This is the Denali edition of the Acadia, and they want you to know it is all about luxury and performance with this Acadia. Now, you can't have an auto show without talking about high performance. You get that with the Cadillac CT5. By the way, Cadillac posting their best month, 70% in revenue share over this past month. One of their best years to date with the CT5, 2 turbocharged engines under the hood, and a 33-inch display on the interior. Jeep taking the covers off the new Gladiator that has been updated. Oh, check this out, guys, right here. A new front grille on the Gladiator. Also, if you look at it from a side design standpoint, it gets a boxier look, and the front window will fold down as well. Functionality, off-road adventure with the Jeep Gladiator. Now, Lincoln showing off the Nautilus here at the auto show as well. Look at the front end design. This is so smooth. The silhouette is beautiful. And as you make your way to the inside of this Nautilus, check out this infotainment screen that spans from one side to the other. This thing is stunning. And guys, I'm going to close it out with this right here. You want to talk about modern technology and mobility? Check out the Air One drone. What about flying inside a drone? 8 rotors on the outside. You got 40 miles of distance, and you are going to have to get an FAA license with that drone. Guys, so much happening here at the Detroit Auto Show.
Looks like we're getting closer to those flying cars, right? Well, if you suffer from any kind of body discomfort, check out these great options for some relief.
In the know, pain is something that affects millions of people, but it comes in many forms and from many causes. What works to relieve pain for one person may not work for another. So in honor of September being National Pain Awareness Month, here are some great natural pain relief tips for many ailments.
Next time you have a headache, simply try resting your eyes and applying gentle pressure with a cool, wet washcloth. If you have chronic muscle pain, I would consider an at-home massager. The Wall Deep Tissue Percussion Massager is a great choice. The massager features variable intensity control from high penetration to a gentle, soft massage, and everything in between. And the long handle makes it easy to reach sore back muscles. Plus, since it's cordless, you can use it anywhere. If you're plagued with acute injury pain, just remember RICE. Rest, ice, compression, and elevation.
Learn more at wallusa.com.
More LLS right after this. Welcome back to Life Love Shopping. I'm your host, Andrea Jackson. From taking the fat out with the buccal treatment we talked about earlier to putting it back in, lip fillers have become a go-to routine for many. Celebrity makeup artist and lifestyle expert Michelle Phillips takes us through what we need to know about the procedure and how to make it less painful.
Lip injections have become a big deal in the beauty industry. Are you curious and secretly thinking, I want my lips a little fuller, or maybe you want to get rid of those lip lines? However, you may be afraid of doing so because you think you're going to end up looking like this. Well, today I'm going to show you a new injectable for the lips that will create fuller lips that look natural. Women young and old are having their lips injected for many reasons. Some want their lips to be fuller than their natural size, and others just want their lips to look like they did when they were younger, without the creases and the lines, because as we get older, our lips actually age.
What are some of the reasons that our lips start to age?
Well, we're losing that collagen around them, so the skin's thinning around. So the more we drink out of water bottles or sip out of straws, those little lines start creeping in. The loss in hydration, we lose the hyaluronic acid normally in our skin, and that's, we don't have that luster of that smooth lip that we used to have. And we actually lose some like the bone, the dentition underneath that used to support those lips, and that when that goes away, they're not as supported as they used to be.
I had been noticing a little bit of wrinkling in my lips and maybe even around the upper part of my lips. And she was like, well, you do have some aging there, just a little bit of wrinkle. She goes, if we do some lip injections there, she goes, they'll look fabulous. And so I did it.
So take us through the process of what you do. You actually numb the lips?
So what we do for lips is we use a topical numbing cream on for about 10-15 minutes before we do the injections, and then I just do a little modified nerve block to help dissipate some of the pain because lips are very sensitive.
I must say it was pretty painless. They do the lidocaine over your lips and let it numb, and then she goes in and she does the little injections, and it's really not a big deal.
So talk about Volbella. How is that different from
other injectables.
I call Volbella the gateway filler. It's a newer filler that was launched back in October, and it's just a half syringe, and it's really just to help add a little hydration to the lips to really help tweak those lines and just add a little bit of volume. So it gives people like a taste, and sometimes that's all people want to stay with.
Right.
But then, you know, maybe like the next time they come in for their 6-month appointment, maybe they would decide they want to go with a little bit something more bolder, like a Juvederm or a Restylane.
How long does it last?
As with all lip fillers, up to a year.
What's the downtime?
Definitely expect swelling, you know, and I always say don't judge it for 2 weeks, you know, because you do have to, you know, let the bruising, if there's bruising that occurs, go away. You do have to let the swelling go down. I mean, they're going to be a little bit bigger than what you had. That's what you're paying for, right? But some people actually get a little nervous when they see all that swelling, and then it goes down, and then they're like, really wish the swelling was there when it goes away. But yes, some people should expect some swelling after.
It's amazing because it keeps you looking like you. You don't change your face, you don't do anything drastic. It's small little procedures that keep you looking young and beautiful and yourself, which I think is the most important thing.
If you're interested in having lip injections, there's a couple things that you need to keep in mind. First, make sure that you find a practitioner that has years of experience and can show you before and after pictures of their patients. Second, look through magazines and tear out pictures of what you would like your lips to look like. This way, they have a clear idea of what you want beforehand. Also, less is more. It's always better to have a little more added later than having too much in the beginning. Now over to you. I'd love to know your thoughts on lip injections. Post your questions or comments below the video. And also, do you have any questions about your skincare or beauty routine? We want to know what you would like to know to look and feel better. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel and sign up for my email on my website, michellephillips.com, so you don't miss an episode. And join my online community on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.
Much more ahead on Life Love Shopping, your life and style guide from A to Z. Welcome back to Life Love Shopping, your life and style guide from A to Z. I'm your host, Andrea Jackson. Meg Ryan returns to the big screen as the director and star of a new romantic comedy with David Duchovny. Here's a peek at what happens later.
I'm looking for my connection. We were rerouted through wherever it is we are.
Hello, Wilhelmina.
Hello, William.
How have you been?
Oh, for the last 20 years?
25, maybe.
I've been 49 forever and ever and ever.
Wow, lucky you. I feel like I've been in my 50s since my 20s.
That's so true.
You don't have to agree with me.
Attention, Boston and Austin passengers. Those flights have been delayed until further notice.
Just those 2 flights?
Just us.
Yes.
That's unbelievable.
They're saying this could be bad. The storm of the century.
What are you worried about?
Everything. I was diagnosed with anticipatory anxiety.
Is that a real thing?
Oh, yeah. Right now, I'm worried that we're lost.
Look around.
We are looking around.
Look around.
I'm looking around.
Relax. You're already living out your worst case scenario.
What, being stuck here with you?
Yeah.
You make a good point.
What are you looking for in there?
Photos of the kids, the family. I know how badly you wanted that.
It just wasn't in the cards. Was that your daughter?
Yeah.
It really wasn't what you said, that we wanted different things. You left, you let go.
This behavior, this is exactly why we broke up.
So basically, my personality.
Okay, yes.
This is not at all how I imagine our reunion.
Oh, you imagine this?
When people break up, there's the thing that they tell each other, and then there's the truth that you never told me.
I was in love with you, and I couldn't turn that on and off like a switch.
I know.
Nighttime slows, raindrops splash rainbows.
Have you ever wondered what if?
Perhaps someone you know.
This facility will power down to essential function only.
Come on!
Is that a thing?
Oh, it's a thing.
Lions smiling in the dark, shooting stars around your heart.
Are you happy? It's not the one question we should really be asking each other.
Now you're crying in your sleep.
I have a good life, but I never again met anybody that made me feel the way you do.
Pure and simple. If love's the truth, then look no lies and let me swim around your eyes. I found a place
we could see our memories in advance, would we do anything different?
Please don't ruin this.
Pure and simple just for you.
That does it for Life Love Shopping. Be good, everybody. We'll see you next time.